You want to watch the most sweetest, heartbreaking love story of all time? Oh my God. More Than Blue from Taiwan? Oh my God. It was so good, so touching. On the other hand, like, oh my word, how heartbreaking. Let's discuss. Hello, good people. Thanks for joining me again. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Anne. And on my channel, I review foreign shows. You know what I usually say, right? We travel around the world sitting on our couches. How fun is that? You never know which country we're going to end up next. Guys, thanks for joining me again. If you're new to my channel, my name is Anne, and on my channel I review foreign international content. If you've been here before, you know what I like to say. We travel around the world sitting on our couches. You never know which country we're gonna stop next, and today I'm happy to say we are in Taiwan. I don't think I've reviewed a Taiwan show yet, so I'm really excited. And actually, when I first started watching international shows, one of my favorite show was from Taiwan called Just You. If you're from Taiwan, you probably have seen that. It was a couple years ago. Let's just say it was a long story. The story was really good, but the production was a little bit like up and down, but I loved it though. So anyway, when I saw a Netflix series from Taiwan, I was like, yay, Taiwan is back. And this one, oh my God. Oh my God. It's called More Than Blue. It's a Netflix series that just dropped maybe a week ago. Now, I did look it up. It seems like it's a remake. Taiwan had remade it before with another set of actors, as well as my Korean drama fans. We all love Korean dramas. They also did their version of More Than Blue, and I guess it was maybe like 5-6 years ago or something like that is what I saw. But I had never seen the story, so this is the first time I saw this, and I was like, dear God, grab your hearts, rip them to pieces, put it back together. I was just like, oh my God. For anybody who doesn't know what More Than Blue is about, it's really the story of these two. They meet actually in high school through tragedy. Her parents are killed in a car accident, and it was his dad who did it. So let's just say when they first met, she was out for revenge for him. And then as the more she got to know him, she realized, oh, there's more going on because his dad was sick, dying of leukemia. So then she was like, oh, wow. So it kind of pulled on her heartstrings and started to befriend him. They become really good friends. And then he was like, I know it was my dad who hit your family. I plan to pay every cent of every money that is owed to your family. And then girl decides to, like, you know what? Since you live alone, yeah, that's the other thing too. His mom moves away to a different city, I guess, making money. I think she had family out there, so he's left alone in this big, huge house when his dad is gone. And so she moves in and is like, well, this is a way of you to pay me. I want to live here rent free. So because she didn't want to live with her aunt, they didn't kind of get along, and now she's lost her family. So they just move in together. They're really close friends. Their relationship is so fantastic and touching. They start off as friends, and then obviously as a show progresses and you have to keep watching, he ends up getting sick. And this is where it's like, oh my gosh. And she was like, we're family. But what he wants her to do is be happy. And he knows he cannot tell how long he's going to be in this world. So he insists on her finding somebody else to love, somebody else to marry her. And I was just like, how heartbreaking is this? Because it's so clear they love each other to death, right? But he is pushing her that way. And you have to keep watching because she goes along with it. And you have to see to the end why she went along with it. Because I was just like, who cares? Who cares if you have 2 minutes or you have 6 years from now? Like, you just want to love each other. But you have to see why she went along with it. And then in the middle of it, they wrote music. So he wrote the words and then she wrote the lyrics to the song. And so when the show actually starts, is we have these two other characters who work for like a music company, and they're looking for the copyright of the song that they wrote. And really, he writes about his experience. It's almost like loving and dying. So they were like, what a touching song. We need to find copyright for this. So when they go to find copyright is how they find out about the story of these two. Oh, so touching. And then I love that also in the process, the couple that was going to find the copyright for these two, they work together in a music company, like I said. We also told about their story. She's a single mom with this beautiful son, and he has a heart condition. So it's almost like she can relate with what it means to have somebody who's sick, and you never know if they're gonna make it every single time they have surgery. So I love that parallel of those stories. And then we also introduced to a dentist and a photographer. The photographer, apparently, she's the one who ends up with his stuff because she decides to do like a book documentary / thing about him sharing what it's like to love when you're sick and dying and what that all means. So I loved how they intersected I think we had 3 couples going on and how they all kind of fit into the story. I don't want to do a lot of spoilers. I want you to watch. But oh my God, the acting between these two, the chemistry was so good. I'm just letting you know, it's so good at the same time, so heartbreaking. I mean, it's life, right? This shows humanity. Really, people go through this kind of things. And the part where he has to give her hand of marriage and she's like pushing away, oh, I cried. And then he's walking away, you have to watch. Oh, I cried. And then this one here, when they take their picture, you have to know why they're taking this picture, you have to watch. Oh my God. The kiss on the beach, oh, so satisfying. I was like, I'm so glad that happened, right? And you have to keep watching to see what I'm talking about. But what a fantastic show from Taiwan. Please do yourself a favor and watch this. I know we all like, a happy ending, that kind of thing, but real life is not always like that. This is probably more real life than, Hollywood, happy ending, everything like that. But it was so well done. The filmography, the acting, the music is so, so good. So do yourself a favor and watch More Than Blue from Taiwan. I'll be interested to see now the Korean version, now that they've done this one. I'm thinking, Korea tends to do a pretty good job. But, oh, excellent, excellent. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. If you love the video, give me a like, subscribe. It does help to support my channel. And please join me again. You never know which country we're gonna stop next. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Deuces.